This video will cover the mysteries of Laugh Tale and the aftermath of Luffy's journey. As always, if you like the content and you want to support me the very best you can, go and like the video and subscribe to the channel. It seems like a no-brainer, but it honestly helps me out so much, especially being a smaller channel. And we are almost at the milestone of 100 subscribers right now, so that's really cool. So the more people we get subscribed, the more exposure I get, and the more chances I get to go and make these videos the very best I can. Laugh Tale is the final stop for every pirate who wishes to obtain the legendary treasure, One Piece. For over 20 years, we have all speculated and theorized about the mysteries of Laugh Tale. As of this video, there are a number of important details that Oda has shared that gives us a clearer picture as to what Laugh Tale actually is. Firstly, we know that once the 4 road poneglyphs are brought together, the true path to Laugh Tale will be revealed. The world government has prohibited anyone from conducting research on the poneglyphs so that nobody will be able to find the location of Laugh Tale, as there are secrets hidden there that the world government doesn't want revealed to the world. Funny enough, Roger only learned of the existence of Laugh Tale once he reached the end of Lone Star Island. It was there that his log pose was acting very strangely, going in all different directions and not locking onto a specific island. With the log pose going crazy, and thinking about the number of stories and rumors he had heard regarding the world government, Roger believed that there was still somewhere to visit that contained something incredibly valuable that was being kept secret. Something quite interesting about the secrets of Laugh Tale is the reaction that Roger and his crew had to the treasure and the history of the world. What we've been speculating for so many years with theories is that the history of the world that's been kept hidden was riddled with war, destruction, and overall negative things. But Roger had the reaction to laugh at the treasure and say that the overall history of the world that was being kept hidden was a funny story. Either Roger had a twisted sense of humor, or that the substance of the details within the poneglyphs is told in a very funny way by Joy Boy. This honestly makes sense considering that Roger and Luffy share the same personality, and that Joy Boy would follow in the same way. Another conclusion to the secrets of Laugh Tale is that they may have read the poneglyphs at face value, and that the story told was merely a funny story with a general outline of Joy Boy's adventures. There could actually be a hidden message within the poneglyphs that Robin will be able to decipher, which will create a completely different picture to the one that Roger envisioned, and that actually the story told is one of blood, war, tragedy, and will truly explain the nature of the ancient weapons. Another big mystery is Roger's illness. Now, this was a big misconception, as Roger was already ill as he was on his journey through the Grand Line. He was informed by Crocus that he had 1 year left to live before they reached Laugh Tale, so there weren't any forces within Laugh Tale that could have caused his illness as previously theorized. A possibility of Roger's decline in health is most likely the same as Luffy's, where Luffy's health is declining every time he uses Gear Second, and that he already had 10 years taken off his lifespan to help cure his poison state and Impel Down. This is ultimately the fate that is looming over Luffy as he makes his way to becoming Pirate King. The more he progresses, the more he has to push himself to become stronger and rely more and more on using abilities that drain his life force. Like I mentioned earlier, it was stated that every time Luffy uses Gear Second, his life is shortened. Combine that with Luffy using Gear Second with Gear Third, Gear Fourth, and using Gear Second with Haki. Sadly, the balloon on Luffy's life force is going to eventually pop, and it's only a matter of when. It's difficult to imagine an ending to Luffy's story where he doesn't succumb to the years of strain on his body. The only hope for Luffy in this instance is if Chopper can manage to cure the illness that Luffy will eventually suffer from, which would in turn fulfill Chopper's dream of curing every illness. The legacy that Luffy will leave behind will most definitely mirror Roger and Joy Boy's, with a new age of freedom for pirates and inspiring thousands more to sail the seas in the search of the greatest treasure there is, the One Piece. The most confusing thing for me as a theory maker for many years on One Piece is that the assumption was that the Void Century was something that was super dark, super twisted, really messed up, which is the reason why the world government want to go and hide everything about the Void Century in the first place. So When you have Roger and his crew laughing when reading about the history and saying it was such a funny story, then it really just asks the question, what exactly is the Void Century and what is the whole history of the world? And I still believe that it is super dark and twisted, but the fact that they laughed at reading about it and saying it was really funny means that there must be something deeper within the story and that there must be some sort of secret message, because why would they laugh at such a thing? So it really makes sense if there is a secret message, and that Robin being there to decipher it, Yamato returning to join the crew can help out, having some notes from Odin, and Luffy hearing from the voice of all things, combining with all those different aspects, as well as some of the other crew members. I definitely see that they can go and crack this hidden code that's in the poneglyphs when they eventually reach Laugh Tale, and finally seeing what the true history of the world actually is. Oh, my cat has just come to join me on my theory video. And now my second cat is going to be enjoying lunch as well when I make this theory video. This is quality content. I can't say anything because there's just so much crunching going on from my food bowl. So I just have to sit here. It would make absolutely no sense if the world government would be hiding stuff that wasn't super dark and twisted that would expose them. For instance, if they were actually making the devil fruits themselves, if they were covering up a whole bunch of darkness and destruction and death, if they were taking down like the moon people and manipulating them, different experiments, like there's got to be some sort of deeper reason as to why they would cover everything up. And to have it be a funny story just makes no sense. My cat is just watching me make this outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about Laugh Tale. If you have any thoughts about what you think it could be all about, let me know in the comments section. And if you have any suggestions on what theory video you'd like me to go and make next, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to go and make one about your suggestions. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see all of you on the next one.